You would not believe what Vicky has just told me outside. Absolutely flabbergasted. My head is blown. Believe it or believe it not. And Jay's coming in very shortly and he can verify this. She was actually stood outside and she was getting a present. Then she mentioned something, or somebody called Ernie. Then she mentioned somebody called Smithy. Then she mentioned that the guy had actually passed away from dementia. I knew straight away who it was, and it was actually my stepdad. And my mind's blown, because none of this information any of these guys here actually knew. Nothing. Now, Jay's over there.
It was me.
Well, yeah.
I couldn't believe it myself.
I could not.
I don't know anything like that about you, mate.
I know you don't.
It's crazy.
And nobody else does.
Vicky to come up and just go, I've got this and that.
That is unbelievable. And then, after that, guys, she was mentioning somebody called Lucy. Now, Lucy was, up until recently, my mother-in-law, who passed away. Guys, I'm sure you all remember that, because I did say that we'd had a death in the family. My mind's blown already. Unbelievable, the detail that she actually came out with. She thought I was called Ming, which I am, because everybody knows me as Ming, but my real name is actually Ernie. And like I say, the Smithy that came through, we always used to call him Pops. And now I actually feel a lot better now, because since his passing, I now know that he's in a better place. He's enjoying his little tinnies like he used to every weekend when we were up at our caravans, and we used to go to the pub and have a drink. And unreal. Guys, I'm just going to have a minute. Guys, I've been here before. I'm just shocked. I really am shocked. My head's blown with the details that Vicky's actually just been telling me. I can't concentrate at the moment. It's just unreal what she came out with. There's no way she could have known the details of what she was coming out with, because I'd never told her. Jay doesn't know me that well to know them kind of details anyway. My mind is just blown, guys. But it's nice to know. And as you can tell, I feel like I'm getting emotional. I don't know why. I'm glad that he's in a better place. I'm glad he's happy, and I'm glad that he's having his tinnies. Because I know he always used to drink John Smith's Extra Smooth out of a tin. And absolutely unbelievable. So we'll go upstairs and I will introduce you to Jason and Vicky from Haunted Stories. Unreal, man. Absolutely unreal. So here we go, guys.
Absolutely incredible.
Look, there's a fire now.
Yeah, this has changed.
I have to go and talk to these ladies because they've been really, really insistent.
Right.
So they're down in front room where the fireplace is.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to...
Vicky, you're amazing. I'm just going to say that one.
Sorry.
No, that
There you
is...
go, shot myself.
I'm absolutely flabbergasted.
Seriously, guys, listen. When I first met Jason and Vicky, she told me something. She gave me a few names, yeah, and I was like, I know them. Anyway, I got back to my nan's. Turns out the names are my family members who were with me.
Yeah.
And things happen around me, and have happened since being a kid. Like a joker. Yeah. Turns out, like my granddad's brother who passed away, he was an actual joker.
Yeah.
Or Jack, and she come up with all these names as well. Man.
Yeah, same as the stepdad. He was exactly the same. How the hell you came up with all that is beyond me. But I'm glad you did. I am.
Sometimes you have to just go with it, and if it
Well-
comes and they want to talk, then I
Nice
have
to
to
know,
listen.
Yeah. Oh,
And I'm lucky that I can listen.
yeah.
It's nice to know they're in a better
It
place.
is nice to know because he was suffering. So I'm glad about that.
His mind's right now.
No,
His
not
glasses are
now.
fixed as well, she said.
Say again.
She didn't see the tape on his glasses, so
His glasses are fixed.
All I could see was his glasses up here
Yeah,
and a cap,
yeah.
No, it's
a
amazing,
blue
isn't
like baseball cap.
That's all he ever used to wear.
it? Mad.
Baseball cap. As soon as he got up, as soon as he put his jeans and his shirt on, his cap would go on and he wouldn't take it off till he would go in bed.
Crazy. What are you picking up on, Vicky?
2 ladies,
This is
A boy.
Mary and Margaret.
Mary and Margaret, but there is a boy, a small,
A boy.
tiny boy.
Guys,
Right.
I mentioned I do
Maybe
not
3,
give any information out to
4-ish.
these. I just give them a pin and we meet them here and that's
Yeah.
it.
He's really small. He's talking about like farming pigs,
Farming.
particularly.
Right.
I've got 2 ladies. Annie. I've got Margaret and Mary.
I've got an Annie, she keeps pulling, she's scratched my wrist a couple of times as well.
Right.
I feel like she either slit her wrist or she had an accident.
Right.
It does feel very heavy, doesn't it? It's a heavy
Yeah.
house.
It's heavy up here.
Mm.
It's out on my chest up here.
Yeah.
Should we have a little walk round and you can see if you can pick anything up, Vicky?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know where I want to be.
Do
Downstairs.
you want to go
in that front
downstairs in
room.
the living
I
room?
think that's the best place
Okay.
to start, to be honest.
Well, go on, we'll follow you then so you can do your, get your energies in that.
Wow, that is unreal, mate.
I can't believe it. When I first met her,
Yeah.
mate, guys, listen, like I said, when I first met her, she come up with these names, but she did actually pick a name up, and I was like, yeah, I know that name, and then other names as well, and I was like, no, she's onto something here.
Yeah.
When she said that to you, then your face was
Mate,
like,
I had no idea she was going to come out with that lot. I mean, she knows nothing about me. This,
and I know you more than these.
this is only the second time I've actually met them. And the first time was at the church and we weren't there long.
We don't tell them anything, we
No.
don't even tell them where we're going.
She knew nothing about me whatsoever. That was just unreal, mate.
Mate,
Absolutely
I was shocked
unreal.
I didn't know what to say, I was like, Bing, she's onto it. I just knew when I looked at you, she's onto something big.
She's not only onto something, she hit the nail bang on the head. Not even you knew them details.
No,
That's
definitely
crazy, that.
Okay, so this room, guys, is fascinating.
I need to sit down with Vicky
Yeah, you do, yeah.
and have a chat about how she actually found that lot out, because
It's not online, I can tell you
it's
that.
definitely not a lie, I can tell
No, I mean,
that.
it's not online.
Oh, it's not online. Well, nothing's online, mate.
Exactly.
No,
Oh, man, I'm sure, mate.
I am, honestly.
That was good.
Oh, that was, it was,
Free reading, guys. That's
it was fantastic. What she actually came out with was brilliant, but how she got them details is beyond me. Unless it was the old pops that was telling her.
Oh,
It's
to
gotta be.
bring them names up and then say pops as well.
Yeah, I know.
And then the hat and the glasses.
Yeah.
Think that's not something you just.
No,
Man, that's it, is it?
no. Alright folks, as you can tell, I am shocked
Yeah, I think
at the
we'll start in
moment,
this
so
one because this is where these
just give me a
women are.
minute. We'll get some equipment out, we'll set up in here, and then we'll take it from there. So with that being said, guys, we'll be back shortly. Right guys, so we've got some equipment out now. You can actually see down there, we've got 2 motion balls, EMF meter and an REM pod. We've also got the EMF meter, 2 motion balls on the fireplace. Now this is where you believe Mary and Margaret are?
This seems to have been like their living area. So
Right.
this had been the place that had been. It feels like they'd have had a best room and then like a living room.
Right.
And this would have been like the living area.
Cigarette smoke.
Yeah, it means having a fan.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't know there was something like that.
Yeah.
I thought someone picking up on something. I was like, oh, it's kicking in.
No, it feels like they'd have had like a posh room for entertaining and then like a room that they lived in.
Yeah.
And that's this area. It feels like they'd have come after a long day and sat in here and just read
Just chill
and
out.
stitched and yeah.
Yeah.
They're both quite small, but one's kind of behind the other. One of them seems to be like the talker,
Right.
and the other one just kind of backs her up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jason's new toy.
Timmy,
Yeah.
Timmy.
if you tap his head, so REM pod.
Right.
That's off.
That's cool, that is.
Okay.
We'll just set them off now.
Yeah.
Timmy.
Right. So guys, we've got some equipment.
That was
So
weird.
Right.
It's held on for a while.
I'm going to do a bit of a call.
I don't think there's only 2. I feel like there'd have been 4 of them, but only 2 ran the sweet shop.
Well, there was supposed to be 3 sisters and the brother, wasn't
I think there was 4 sisters.
there? Right.
Feels like 4 sisters, but only 2 here.
We've got one that had sort of a wrist. So I keep getting slitting on my wrist.
No, that's a different lady, that's Anne. She's more
That's
upstairs.
what I got. And Annie, but it was up near the bathroom. where-
Yeah, she's upstairs. No, the
Right.
ladies
Yeah,
are very
that's
definite.
good.
Yeah.
Very definite down here. I think if you try and talk to Margaret, she'll talk more than Mary. And they're very insistent, it's Christian names, it's not like Max or Maggie, it's Margaret.
Yeah.
Margaret.
Yeah.
Can I ask, is Margaret here? Could you come forward and stand in this room with us, please? That's me, guys.
Come forward, Margaret. We don't mean any harm or offence. I'm just sad to see your home in this derelict way. We're here to talk to you, to learn your story. We're here to listen. If.
Yeah.
I think he's got an operator and he's just come through.
Come forward. I can see you. Don't be alarmed. Jason can see you too. Come through.
That meter keeps going up there.
I can see in the corner behind
Yeah.
him.
Crazy.
Come forward and touch one of these devices. One of these machines. These strange machines, the little balls and the strange black boxes. They won't hurt you. They're not here to hurt you. They're just here to help us communicate with you. To show us that you're here. To show other people that you're really here. Please come forward.
Yeah.
Really upstairs.
Come on.
That's what shifting out there. I can see slitting about.
It's both of them are out there. Just not. They seem to be very wary of men. I bet they're never married.
See, I was just going to say
Yeah,
that.
together all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And an oldest chap
On their
with a
own.
stick.
Mm.
He's got a cane, but I don't think he lived there. He just visited.
Well, these two
Yeah,
feel
that's-
like they were
You have to go in.
Yeah.
together all the time, even in death.
Is there any spirits here in this room now that wish to talk to us? Can you set one of the devices off? Just to show us that you're here with us now. Flash one of the cat balls, touch the teddy on the head, whichever one you prefer. None of them will hurt you. We're all here in peace, we just want to know what happened, get your story. Feel free to roll one of them balls off the top if you like, we're not bothered.
That'd be amazing.
So my name's Victoria, this is Jason, Jay and Ming.
Hi Margaret. Hi Mary.
They're very respectful, they won't hurt you. I'm sorry for what happened. One of them's presented as that all, I think they were beaten, like all bloodied around her head. There's nothing like lower part, but her head's like mashed in.
A long time ago as well. I wonder if it feels like that long in the
time
spirit
ago.
world, you know,
Yeah.
if it drags.
Who knows?
The year now is 2023. Can you use one of these speaking apps to tell us what year it was when you passed? Or we can count down and you can flash either the device here, the one in the doorway, if you just reach out to it. Can you tell us if it was in the 1900s?
Sun.
Some.
That flashed and then that
Yeah.
came through with some
Yeah.
1900s.
So let's just counteract that. Was it in the 1800s? 1910?
Maybe if it's saying some, it was like overlapped from the 1800s to the 1900s.
1900 roundabout then?
Talk.
Talk.
Yes, we are talking. Vicky's talking to you.
1920s, 1930s, 1930s. Right, now where is it down? Ah, thank you. So if it's the 1930s, was it 1931, 1932, 1933, 1934, 1935? Getting into wartime now. 1936, 1937, 1938 or 1939?
No, he definitely in World War II.
Yeah, because that was what,
Equate.
39 to 45.
Yeah.
Was it during the war? The Second World War?
Yeah, I've got a funny feeling. I kept looking at the door. Did you see me before? 'Cause I
Yeah.
kept thinking I saw a shadow in there. I just like stood there. But
We're
Right.
literally both in that doorway, kind of looking. It's quite funny because the one at the front, she's kind of making herself big. And then the other was just kind of behind her.
Oh, just covering
No,
behind.
she's not cowering, she's just stood behind.
Right.
It feels like one of them would have been like the talker
That's
and
fair.
fair.
She's probably. Murray, is it easier if you come through and step in this room rather than Margaret?
I'd love to find a picture of it. Cheers.
Okay, well, there's old newspapers, like if you look under like floors, you can, in the gaps, you can see the old newspapers
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
That's why I try and do dates, because I want to get collaboration, but I'm not imagining it and it's not.
Yeah, it's in your head.
Yeah.
We're looking for Murray and Margaret.
Try Anne.
Eh,
Oh, Annie.
Annie, are you here? Could you step forward, please? If that's easier for you to come forward.
That was me. Just trying to put my hand down
Yeah.
somewhere that I'm not.
We have some machines on the fireplace. They will not hurt you. They just give us clarification that where you were, and if we ask you questions by touching these, you can answer. That was weird. Because it's dark, it feels as if that's where.
Juicy.
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 I hope you're not talking about my bum cheeks. Off that picture, remember that picture of I was laughing there. Would you like to come over and touch this toy?
It's lovely. He plays a tune if you touch his head.
It does. It does. Very cool. As you can see, none of these will hurt you. They just make noises when you touch them.
Fraction.
Fraction. I wonder if they can't reach. Because they're only little, these two ladies.
Yeah.
So that if I can reach, they should be able to.
But if you're saying that they're actually in the doorway, they're not going to be reaching
No.
that anyway, are they?
There
You
you go.
touch one of the things in the doorway, that box with the long aerial on. If it's 1930s, you should know what an aerial is.
Maybe.
Just for the camera guys, there is traffic noise, you can hear cars. And there's a lot of kind of glass underfoot.
Cell.
So,
I wonder if they're scared because somebody's like to the nice summers up here. Maybe there's some.
there is a heavy feeling
Oh.
upstairs, like somebody's probably playing something they shouldn't have. I wonder if where they're safe. Yeah, you can try.
Yeah.
Sometimes these
Yeah.
places it's... Do you want to just walk across to the guest living room and see if...
Yeah.
What I think as well, do you know like when they got back, so they got back at 9 o'clock and it was butchered at that time.
Yeah.
So I said like, do you think they'd still be working and then coming home, like the routine? Do you know when they do residual? So they could be at the shop right now and then come home at the normal time they came back at.
Yeah, it's possible because
You know,
they've been
like
doing that for years on end,
I
haven't
don't
they?
think they were killed in this part of the house. It's almost like in the kitchen area.
Right.
Pretty. Oh, I apologise.
She was calling you pretty then, me bandana is pretty.
Yeah.
Right guys, we're going to head over to another room just to see if, just a bit quiet now, it doesn't feel...
Yeah, we're just going to head into another room and see what happens in there, folks. So we'll change it over now.
There is a little boy, but I think he is more modern. I hate to say it. Probably about maybe 2 or 3. Not much older than Felix.
I don't feel like he's from in here or he's come here from
He's
telling
come
you
here,
about.
yeah.
He's like been hit off road or something. He's come in here to get away.
But he's like Felix's height, so that's why I'm going with
It's mad that you said that because I said to you before, they could fly around this corner.
Yeah.
And it won't surprise me that wall's been taken out a few times.
I think he's been hit off road and he's coming here because he knows there's other spirits about. He's getting comfort.
Certainly.
I think all the ladies look after him. They seem very plucky, very...
And they own a sweet shop. Even
sweet.
better.
Yeah.
That's why the lad's come.
But he
He's off to
can't-
sleep, isn't he?
He's not quite old enough for intelligent speech. That's how I know. It's just kind of
That's why they're
acting.
tapping
Yeah.
during the session. Because that's the kind of thing they do, is pull on you and tap.
Person.
Person.
When I was upstairs, my pants got tugged on from back.
That's probably...
You know the little tag I got on my back that tightens up? It felt like someone tugged on that.
The fireplace is loaded, guys.
It is.
Cat balls, K2s.
Yeah.
We've got more red plugs, more cat balls.
You can lash them all up at once, that would be pretty
Oh,
spectacular.
big mad, wasn't it?
every cat ball and stuff went off at the same time.
Floor fairly clear, so I'm just going to put my bum on the floor and see if I can get it to pull a bit forward.
Guys, I'm just going to stick this REM pod on the stairs. Right, move that on the stairs. As you can see there, guys.
Is there a singing board over there? Oh no, I did them readings.
Yeah. Once I was been fruit bag, I didn't see single body dancing all through.
I'm just going to see if I can. You guys talk, I'm just going to see if I can pull it forward a bit.
Now.
No, yes.
So can we have Murray, Margaret and Annie please to step in this room and come have a chat with us? Is that possible?
Doesn't all just gone across the fireplace as well.
That EMS started flashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did then, yeah, so
Can you flash any of them devices? Either the one on the fireplace or on the floor, touch the teddy on the head, or just bang on anything in general, just make a noise to let us know you're here.
Slap.
Slap.
a slap.
A slap would be one way of letting us know you're here, but not my first choice, but...
No, yeah.
No, we've got the wrong Margaret. We've got your Margaret.
Well,
Yeah.
Margaret, need to leave us alone, we're trying to do an investigation.
You sit in the car,
Margaret is
please.
Jason's grandma.
You sit in the car for us.
Margaret, if you are here, if you can get the other spirits here to talk to us, or you activate something, that would be much appreciated. We want to prove that there's life after death, that the spirits have got the abilities to communicate. If there's any spirits here that want to do that for us tonight, feel free, come forwards. If you want to talk to us and let us hear your voice. Is there a male spirit here? Can you knock something to let us know? Can you set one of the devices off? Or is there a female spirit here? If you want us to leave,
1.
Is this spirit that's here being summoned here? Have you been brought here by someone else? Was that you then? You just touched Jason?
my hands are really hot.
So presuming that you was brought here by somebody else, this is why all the symbols are all over the floor and all over the house.
Did somebody bring you through and not let you go home? They didn't close it properly.
You don't know what you're doing, do
I've done that many blooming house clearance with people that don't know how to close. Is that right? Can you make that flash stronger for me? Really try and push it, if you can, all the way up to yellow or red. I know it takes a lot of energy to do that, and thank you for interacting with us.
Better.
It's better.
Do you find it lonely being here? Stuck here?
The room has a lot colder atmosphere.
Yeah,
To say it's just across the hallway as well.
I'm freezing in here.
It's a lot colder atmosphere in here compared to...
And I've got 2 t-shirts on, so there's no reason I should be cold.
It's like a breeze, isn't it?
I know windows are broken and stuff, but it's only the same in other rooms, wouldn't
There's not no breeze coming through that, really.
Don't feel like a draft though, it just feels cold in general all around.
Can I ask if you are one of the sisters that was murdered in this property? If you was, could you make the device on the floor flash, please? If you are not one of the sisters and you was brought here by somebody else, can you make that device on the floor flash, please?
Feel.
Feel. Can you touch one of us? Preferably not me, but one of the gentlemen, please.
Yeah, I'm happy.
I know you're here, but I need others to realise you're here.
I'm going to grab my hand.
Do you reckon try the Estes in here?
Are you blindfold on?
Mm.
I thought about that last night, for some reason.
I'm just thinking I might be able to pull them through white noise a bit and see if I can get them to
I
talk.
think that's happening again.
Have you done Estes before me?
I don't think
Yeah.
the issue,
Yeah.
I think the issue is more that they want to talk to a female as opposed to a male. Because when me and Jay both saw it, nothing's happened. As soon as you talk, it starts flashing.
Yeah.
Are you more comfortable talking to a lady?
I would imagine they are if they've been living together for that long. And they've been on their own for that long.
You seem like very lovely ladies, running your own shop and making treats for all those children. I'm sorry that you didn't get to have the experience of children yourselves. You know the gentleman you talked about, I think he's a vicar.
He's got a long cane,
It's
it's more like a cane than a...
What did he say?
Between, I wonder if they were like used to work with like the church or something like that. Because calling to all spirits in the building, can you come and talk to us? We don't mean any harm or offence, and we're certainly not here to hurt or abuse you. And we're not here to wreck this building or anything like that. Please come forward if you can make a noise. Let us hear footsteps or taps.
What was that?
Can you do that again?
It's all there, Adrian.
You can use my energy.
Is it easier to make tapping noises than it is to use the machines? Like, can you copy me, maybe? Think of the maddest things, like, sometimes maybe they can't use the equipment because it's new. We're probably in their house now, so they're sat here going, who's these guys and this girl in this house just with cameras?
Alcohol.
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 If you got some, what are those? I'm sharing.
Was this a room that you used to come and drink in? Share some memories and stories with your friends and maybe drink alcohol?
Would you have had dinner in this room? This be your dining room, your withdrawal room, though?
Got little taps on there. That's not what it is.
I can slightly hear it every now and again.
It's only very slight, very quiet, but
Try harder. There's something pulling at that EMF. I'm just trying to get into.
That was mad in Railway when that room today with your hands. I was telling you before.
Yeah.
You got that perfect, guys. Listen, check out on Stories Investigations. It was in the Railway pub and had the K2 ripped out of their hand. We all got on camera. That was crazy. That.
It's scary.
It was scary, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What a place that was.
it was just out of the blue, weren't it? One minute we weren't getting anything, and then next minute it just went.
It's like it was building energy and building and building, and then once she said it after a bit, it just went. I was like, wow.
Do you want to grab the headphones out? I think we should try Estes in here.
If there's any spirits here, can you come forward in this house? Can you come to this room? Talk
Try.
through Vicky. Can you start by telling us your name?
Sound like somebody comes in.
We don't mean any harm or disrespect, but if you can come forward and give us your name, we'll talk to you.
Child's voice, Ian.
Ian, do you wish to talk to us?
Yes, like a little whisper.
Ian, did you die in this house?
Hello.
Hello. Tell me how old you are, please.
Nearly 3.
3. Thank you. Are you stuck here?
Oh.
Are you stuck with Mary and Margaret?
Witch.
Said that a few times.
Vicky is a witch. Do you like talking through the witch?
Chocolate. Girl.
Did you used to get chocolate off someone here?
Gone.
They're gone now. Is that what they used to give you? Chocolate treats?
Yes.
You used to come here to get them especially?
Yes.
Can you still see them people that used to give you the chocolate? Are they still
They're
around?
here.
Can you tell us their names, please?
Timmy.
Timmy's here. Can you touch Timmy?
That's the course.
Auntie M.
Auntie M. Is that Margaret?
Other.
Can you ask them to come forwards and talk to us?
Go.
We don't want to go yet, we just want to communicate with you and have a quick conversation, if that's alright.
Dad.
Is your dad here?
Him.
Can you tell it, can you see us here?
You're my dad.
News to us.
Yeah.
It's news to us.
Same.
Oh, same. Does somebody look like your dad?
Yes.
Can you tell us who that is?
Hair. Gone. Dad.
So the person with no hair looks like your dad?
Hug.
You want to hug him?
Yes.
Man, I'm getting freezing. Man, I'm not lying, I've got chills all up my back, all back of me head.
Shh.
Just got lighter there.
No.
Can you get lighter there?
No.
Are you near him now?
Yes.
Can you touch him to let him know that you're there?
Sure. Dad.
Stop it. Stop it. My fingers are freezing. My hand is freezing. My little finger is like...
Papa.
Papa.
Mate, it's like somebody's got one little finger like this, like my little...
Go.
Yeah.
Like that.
They did say that.
You want your dad to take you
It's
home?
like somebody's got one little
Please.
finger.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it's not your daddy.
Dad.
My name's Jay. I'm not your dad.
Mummy.
Is your mummy here?
Uh-oh.
This was sounds like it could be that little boy. wonder if the little boy's name was Tim.
Ian, how long have you been here? Do you know how long you've been here?
Clock.
Not seen one.
Has time stopped in your world now?
Loud lady shout enough.
Can you tell the loud lady to come here and talk to us?
Me?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Step into this room for us.
And bring her in here,
Why?
because we'd like to talk to her.
Child's voice whispered, careful.
Is there somebody here that we should be scared of?
Strict.
Is that Margaret?
Careful.
Is it Margaret you're referring to?
Here.
Margaret's here. Is Mary here?
Really high-pitched noise out there.
What about Anne? Is Annie here?
I'm with you. Burn.
Burn. Can you explain what the burning is, please?
Witch. 0.
Witch burn. The dirt witches.
Vicky,
it's not a nasty witch, that's not how she works.
My hands are really sweaty and hot.
She's here to help you.
Was your mum a witch?
Out. Prayer.
Can you tell us how many
Margaret.
spirits are in this house?
Dead. Here.
How many ghosts are in this house?
Where's the board?
Spirit board? Do you mean Ouija board?
Yes.
So somebody's brought you here?
Too many paranormal.
Right. So you do get a lot of teams here with spirit. We're not like every other team, we don't want to smash the house.
Heathen.
We're respectful.
Beer.
Beer.
And people have been in here drinking?
Here.
Do they come here often?
Anne.
you see, that's Margaret. Anne.
Get out.
And can you come forwards and talk to us?
See many people.
I'd imagine you do see a lot of people coming and going.
Yes.
People are
Too many.
fascinated.
Fast. Upset boy.
Crazy.
Predators.
We're not here to be predators and we're not here to upset anybody.
Is the young boy still here?
Kill.
They used to live in this property.
Yes.
Tell me how many years you lived here.
Wait. There's someone.
I literally got like a static shock on the back of my neck.
Yeah, I made when they touched me, you felt like
I actually heard it go like,
neck,
Touch.
literally static shock on the back of my neck.
Oh, I'm not sure if that was a cosplay, but it just went dude.
Dude.
You must have a lot of energy if you can do that.
Can you tell me how many spirits are here with us right now?
6.
6. Is that including us?
No.
6 spirits. How many male spirits and how many female spirits? Can you tell me who this boy is and where he came from?
There's a definite voice out there.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Is he hiding?
Car. Door. No pain.
Was you hit by a car?
Died.
Was it a car that killed you?
Automobile. Weird.
I'm wondering whether this is the little lad that he picked up on before.
I'm thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Because if his name was Timmy, he might be the one that's actually coming through now that got hit by the car and came here.
So Timmy,
Boy.
are you called Timmy or are you referring to Jason's toy?
Me.
So it's him,
That's the boy then.
the
So
boy.
you were hit by a car then, Timmy?
Papa.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Do you have a date? Do you know what year you passed away or was hit by the car? I know you're only young, but do you remember any numbers?
Nearly 3.
That's the same as before.
It's like you run out, didn't it?
Yeah.
Did you run out of this property onto the road?
Ball.
You chasing your ball?
Yeah.
Yes. Bang.
That sounds like when he got hit by the
I'm
car.
very sorry to hear that.
She's been under
Oh, it's horrible. It's like a little child sobbing. Oh. Just playing.
You were playing with your ball and it went in the road.
Gone.
Can you play with one of the balls that we've got in here? One of the cat balls?
It's like a lady humming. Like she's like just like.
Yeah. Somebody posted on my description. Did you hear the woman humming? I didn't hear it, so I went back. Can you tell me which lady? What's your name? Who's humming?
Ordering. Dead. Timmy.
Is Timmy back?
Sue?
Is Sue one of the spirits in this house?
I think I wasn't getting it, and then
Heel.
Yeah.
she needs somebody. Heel.
Arm, heel, everything.
Wrist cutters.
Yeah, I'm wondering whether this is the damage that was actually caused to this Timmy when he got hit
Tim.
by the car.
Bringing a lot of this kid up.
A lot of this kid, a lot of this child is being brought
Rather than
up.
the sisters,
Yeah.
actually bringing this child up.
Yeah. That child seems to be coming through rather a lot.
Timmy, can you come and sit next to Vicky for me? We have a little...
Which,
Yeah, the witch. We have a little tiny green light inside of her. If you touch that, Timmy, it will change colours.
this green,
You can change that for me. Can you make the green light go to orange or red?
Was that this green or this
What?
screen? Yeah.
If you touch it, it'll make it go a different colour.
The little toy inside.
sorry, I just need to sit on my backside.
It's been under 40 minutes now, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bella, all,
Timmy, we'd like to come
Those.
forward and touch these toys for us today.
am I allowed?
Yes, you're allowed. You can touch anything you like.
You can come and play, we're not strangers anymore. My name's Jay.
Papa,
I'm not your papa, I'm sorry.
I think this Timmy is actually looking for his dad. That's what I think. I think that's why he's
So
coming
if
in.
you're here, can you roll one of the balls that we've got, one of the cat balls?
I'm getting the chill then, just get it.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping it's not something that you're pretending to be, because that's if we're emotional.
Yeah.
Morty,
You were trying to get your feelings.
Oh, no, I'm going
Okay,
cold.
I'm freezing. Freezing right
Yeah.
Timmy, if you could come forward, stand next
tell
to Vicky.
Ward,
The witch.
Tell Ward what?
ring, mum, please.
I'm on.
Yeah.
Livy,
And these are family members, or these people who was here, who've lived in this property.
ladies,
The ladies who lived here.
killed.
Yeah.
So you're not connected to any of us. You were in this property, from this property.
That sounded like Elizabeth, but it was like Elizabeth.
So to any spirits here that are attached to us, any family members, can you please leave and just bring forward the spirits that are attached to this property? You can speak to family members at any other time. Right now, we're not here for you. We're here for Timmy,
Daniel,
Daniel, Annie, Mary and Margaret. The
Mary,
We want the 6 spirits that are in this property to come forward, please, and stand in this room with us. Stand in the circle in the middle of the room.
it sounds like it's either ladies only or ladies room or
Ladies, it's pink. It's very pink. I'm not going to lie.
piano.
And I can imagine you having a piano in here.
Mm. Especially during the 30s.
This is different. People come.
We are people, but we're not here to trash the house. We're
In
here
my
to,
home.
yes, but we're here to talk to you. We're here to help you. You have passed away, and we just like a bit of information so we can help you.
We'll try.
Can you tell me who it was who killed you? I'm talking to the sisters now.
Paul, uncle.
Guys,
There you go.
Not. Sounded like child wrong. Family.
About this place, she just gets a pin. Jason and Vicky just get the pin. They don't know anything about it. No history, no nothing. Same as they don't know anything about Ming and me.
Just the takings.
So was it Paul who came, killed you both, and took the takings from the safe?
Yes.
Cold.
I feel it right
Yeah,
now, Jay, I
it
feel
is.
it.
It is. It's gone. It has gone cold.
The lid came right through them.
Mm.
Is it Murray you're talking to right now?
Yes.
Murray, can you tell me what happened to your dog? I heard you had a dog in the kitchen as well.
Yes.
Was he injured?
Alf. Legs. Protect.
Was this Paul?
So,
The dog tried to bite his legs to protect
Yes.
you.
Yes.
I don't. Can you tell me what tool he used? Maybe you know what tool he used?
yeah.
Stick.
Jay, remember, she's been under a while now. She needs to come out.
Yeah, Jay's been in for 18.5 minutes. Give it time.
Weapon.
We'll give her a bit of a chance to relax now.
Okay. Go Vicky.
Very, very interesting.
Very good that, Vicky.
Very, very
Out
good.
and out.
You was good.
Got quite a lot. Yeah.
Brought a little
Got
boy.
quite a lot.
Oh, I could hear a little boy like crying. And
Yeah.
That's the change of lunches, guys.
A little boy called Timmy. Yeah.
As I did it, that just gone.
Yeah. You need to get one of these, mate.
I know. Drinky bad actually. Oh, he was really good that.
No, it was.
Really
Yeah.
You brought something up with Ernie again.
Yeah.
I didn't get any.
No, you didn't. You got a ward.
You got family.
Is that family name?
That's my surname.
The person's come in
Yeah.
the back way, hit one of them over the head, got one
Yeah.
down and then got the other.
Well, maybe that's correct because they were family apparently, weren't they?
But that's what it feels
Yeah.
like. Somebody's not come in front door, they've come round the
They
back.
come round the back. Maybe that's the way they came in anyway. Especially if you knew.
But this is where and then it feels like they kind of were found here as well.
Yeah,
So they died here,
yeah,
side by side,
yeah.
and then were found here.
Right.
This feels like where they were.
Well, this is what you mentioned before about the kitchen.
Yeah.
Because this definitely the kitchen.
It feels like it was here.
Mm.
Like they've gone to see who's coming,
Yeah,
and one of them's been hit,
Yeah.
and then the others come,
yeah.
and they've gone as well.
So they've heard the commotion and come at the same time.
And there's definitely
Right.
there's definitely a dog about because I keep hearing
Yeah.
him snuffling, and
Right, interesting.
but it feels like it was here.
Yeah. Very interesting.
It's more so like that area than actually in the house. I don't think they were deep in the house or anything.
Right, right.
I think it's they've heard someone, they've gone through to see
Yeah.
who it is, and then
Yeah. Oh, he's got his camera still on there anyway.
that's alright.
Yeah, it's fine.
Are we going to have a look upstairs?
Yeah.
Right, guys, so we have come upstairs into the master bedroom. I would call this the master bedroom.
I
Yeah.
think they both slept in here.
It does feel like it was more slept in.
Mm-hmm.
It does feel like more of a room than the fires have been used as well.
Yeah.
So just before we get going, guys, you can see there's a REM pod, there's a cat ball, and then there's the ghost.
And there's a
REM
cat
pod.
ball just next to my bag
There's
there.
a cat ball here. We've all got our
Have we got
cameras.
the,
Everyone's got cameras.
I've got K2 just in case they come close.
Yeah, I've got one myself.
K2's out.
See if I
In
can-
fact, I'll put it over there.
You alright?
Yeah, I'll get
I'm
it.
actually sit where you
Go on, you
smell
sit
stuff.
there.
My knees are a bit funny.
Alright. I'll stick it down there actually.
I can sit on more bed.
Right.
Computer.
As always, all people, if you see anything, drop timestamps please.
Yeah, don't forget to
Or if you can help us debunk anything, we'll always welcome that as well. Helps us learn.
drop it in the comments, guys. And I always read them, we'll always like them,
Yeah.
we'll always, whatever you give us some names and stuff like that, we'll go back over it and see what we can do. And make a start now.
Right.
Do you want to start with little Timmy? Try and get him home.
I think we'll do that last before we go.
So Vicky wants to try and send little Timmy home because I don't think it's right. He belongs here. Obviously living for his mum and dad, which is
It belongs with his mummy and daddy, not
Yeah.
here in a regular house.
yeah, not stuff here in this house.
It's definitely not a place for you.
Sorry guys, that's me.
I think if you call out to that lady, that Anne, she'll come to you because she made herself apparent to you.
And if you're here, can you come forwards into this room, come towards my voice, come in this room and talk to us and communicate with us. We're all nice people, we're all respectful. You've probably already been watching us and what we're doing. If you can set off any of these devices that I'm pointing to and from, cat balls, EMF, teddy, if you touch any of them, make them light up, just to show us that you're present. We only wish to talk to you and ask you some questions. If that's something you'd like to do, come forwards now. If you can't use any of them devices for any reason, if you can make any other communication, knocking on something, knock on the door, knock on the window,
Can you tap on the floor?
let us hear you run across the floor, anything like that, we'll listen for it. Are you here with us now, Annie? Around?
What the fuck hell was that?
Was that a squeak?
Little
I heard a
squeak.
little squeak.
It was a little squeak, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It literally came from like round
Yeah.
your area over there. Was that you that made that noise? Can you set one of these devices off just to confirm?
Oh, it was not nice under the floor.
I'm 100% certain that was a little squeak. That.
I'm not
100%.
evidence of my soul. There's not any rat droppings or anything knocking about.
No?
And there's no food knocking about from them. That's it, it literally sounded like a little squeak.
Yeah.
Could be a little field mouse, I suppose, with all the grass out
It
there.
could be, but
Yeah, but it won't be in here.
guys, if you've heard that little squeak then, stick it down in the comments down below and let us know.
Timmy, was that you making little squeaky noises, mate? So can I ask for the spirits, the 6 spirits that reside in this property? Can you please come forward and gather with us in this room? Murray, Margaret, are you here? Is it possible that any of the 6 spirits that reside in this property could make a knocking noise for us? Like this? If you actually want our help, make a knocking noise.
You see, that might be where the conflict of interest is, because like you said before, you want to help Timmy go back home, but them two,
They seem happy.
yeah,
Was that another squeak?
it sounded like it. It's weird.
It really is weird.
Oh, I got very clear.
That was a weird noise. That was chill. That's not great. It's like literally, but it was like here, like it came up through like gap in floorboards.
When I was in that back room before, I put my bag on the side and there was a gap in the floorboards. It was pitch black and I thought, somebody's going to grab me through the floor. So I think I stepped over it.
It's like a house of wax where it comes up through the drain and it's the back of their Achilles tendon.
So I would have got my legs in.
Do we annoy you being in here? Does it aggravate you that we're in here?
I actually think, and I believe, that it doesn't matter who was here, they'd be annoyed with it anyway, because they've had that many people.
Ladies, do you mind if I help Timothy and send him home? Can you make something move if you think that's a good idea? Or Tim, come and touch something, sweetheart. Come and touch one of these balls, you like balls? Come and touch one of these black things with the green lights.
Something to look into then.
Yeah.
Accidents and Timmy.
Yeah. You never know, do
Whether
you?
his mum and dad are still alive?
Mm.
You don't know, do you?
No.
Come and touch this white teddy bear in the middle of the room, this strange looking toy.
That's really somewhere where you can definitely reach it, depending on what the size
It's
of the
only,
street.
it says it's only a little thing.
Did that K2 just go off again?
Flashed, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he did.
Did flash, yeah.
You come and touch the teddy in the middle of the room, just touch it on its head and it'll flash and make noise. It lets us know that you're here and we'll talk to you. Would you like our help? Are you trapped here? Or are you happy here and want to stay here and left alone?
What is that?
That was 3 little taps.
Tapping noise over there.
It was actually like a little finger going tap, tap, tap.
Yeah, it did.
That's
it
me
did.
moving.
Little
Yeah.
nails.
Can you copy this?
Timmy, do you want to help us? Do you want us to help you try and find your mummy and daddy? Just trying to help you pass over. I wonder if the ladies are saying this, because didn't you get a hush before?
Yeah.
I got shh.
Well, you don't know, do you?
I say, Timmy,
Yeah.
I know you're real.
Yeah.
Is there any spirits here that want to talk to us? Anyone? Set one of the devices off and make a noise? Is there anything here that shouldn't be here? Anything demonic been brought in?
What?
What was
What was that?
What was that?
That was a woman or a man.
I heard it.
That was a woman.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't hear it, but the camera should have got it because it's right next to the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It went.
Yeah.
I heard it.
That's like that, man. That was a woman or a man.
If there is a spirit here and you made that noise, then come forwards. Come into this room with us and communicate with us.
It was like they were stood a dog with.
Yeah.
Like.
Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're laughing at us.
It was seriously
Yeah.
like, because it was like they just stood at the door and went, you said so, and then they went, like, look at these,
Yeah.
not like that.
Do you think it's funny what we do? Or we're wasting our time?
I think it's against their religion.
Mm.
They feel very godly, very strong, like Christian, very...
Is that correct? Is this a religious home?
Which if people have been drawing symbols and things, then that's gonna...
Yeah, well, that'll affect them anyway.
You keep getting witch as well,
Yeah.
I get that everywhere I go. I get that a lot.
Yeah, we've got that a lot downstairs.
Come and gather in this room. Any spirits that can hear my voice, touch the teddy in the middle of the room, or make a noise again. Tap on something, bang on something. You can tap something.
Mm.
Do something really loud, try and scare us. We're not here to mess about, we're here to get proper evidence. If this was your home and you've got a story to tell, let us know that you're here and your spirit still resides here. That's all we want.
Asking questions over and I was getting annoyed. He was getting annoyed.
I think that's what they waited for. They waited to feed off that anger that you build up because you start getting frustrated and you start getting...
That explains why you said you're emotional before.
Mm.
He said
Oh, I got emotional
and then
through
you're
them.
emotional, but it's like it was picking up on your feelings, and when you get that feeling, then that's when it starts to feed. But
All
Yeah.
energy is that though. That's why poltergeists often happen in homes of teenagers that are full of hormones and emotion, and because that's what they feed off, that energy. We give it off without realising.
Mm.
there we go. It's back then.
Yeah.
So like that.
Is that right? You're waiting for some energy to come. You're waiting for us to naturally exude energy. You're waiting for somebody to get angry or upset.
You feed off that frustration and that anger.
I've gone so cold.
It has changed. The temperature has changed on, but the light has got a bit chilly now.
That was a definite bang downstairs.
You can do that again for us, just to confirm.
Again.
Yeah.
A tap there and then a boom.
Can you do it twice for yes? Can you go for yes, please?
Something's when I call it again, drop kick now, not staircase.
That was somebody downstairs then. What is that?
Don't know.
You heard it though?
That.
I heard that.
Yeah, it's like fucking Chewbacca or stuff.
Yeah.
There is someone downstairs.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
Is it somebody
we'll find
actually?
out.
Somebody real?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Jesus.
If you want to communicate with us, make a noise now. Otherwise, we're going to move on. Would you like to talk to us? Or would you prefer us to leave? If you want us to leave, make a real loud noise or a bang.
That was me spoken.
Can you show yourself?
What? That.
Is that somebody's tummy?
No, it wasn't mine.
That was like somebody with
Growl, it sounded like a growl, wasn't it?
shit with these sounds with you guys.
This is like white collar.
Random noises, yeah.
Mm.
And then it escalated and got louder and louder. And then we got the shadow figure right at the end. That escalated all the energy, and then we got that shadow figure right across the screen.
That was good, that, wasn't it?
Yeah. I remember you showing me that at the church. Yeah.
Can you make a big knocking noise or anything?
Can you knock on the wall? Can you copy me?
Use all your energy and make the loudest noise you can to scare us out of here, and we'll leave you alone. We'll leave and we won't come back. But it'll have to be something very loud.
This room's literally like...
That one room. That's going to be me shifting
Yeah,
away
when
from
you
the
wait.
floorboards. The floorboards go up length of room, don't they? So
Fucking hell, I bet these fires hold some energy though. I tell you now, they've been stoked that many times over the years, haven't they?
You've only got to put your hand on to feel it.
Mm.
Cool looking fire, I love this stuff.
This would have been a beautiful room.
Yeah.
all big rooms as well, aren't they?
Shall we go downstairs and move this little boy before we go?
Aye.
Let's just get him moved on and then I know that's done.
Alright guys, we're right downstairs, it's a bit quiet up here. So we'll try and communicate with Timmy before we leave and send him home. As it seems like he wants some parents. So,
Yeah, as you just heard off Jay there, guys, we're going to go downstairs. We're going to see if we can move this little Timmy on. That's all right, mate. And I think after that we're going to call it a night. So, with that being said, see you downstairs. Yeah.
that was really good, man.
He's gone, he just went.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're a bit of a battle to go, but he was just doing ready, bless him.
Yeah. Guys, you won't believe this, but I've actually forgot to do an outro from yesterday. Now, believe me when I say it was a fantastic night. I really enjoyed it. Yes, I was shocked. My head was all over the place, to be honest, last night, and that's probably why I forgot to do the outro. So I'm doing a quick one now, guys, and with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe and turn on your post notification bells, guys. MPA's page and Haunted Stories and Investigations page, guys. And with that being said, until next time, as always, look after yourselves and each other.